Hi, my name's Jim Cooper, the Director of Technology here at Pavion, and I'm going to be talking a little bit today about network detection and response. NDR is a bit of a shift from traditional enterprise IT monitoring that relies heavily on endpoint detection and response or an EDR solution to monitor what a workstation or server is up to. A lot of enterprises do also run network detection and response, but it's typically done at the network edge, maybe on a firewall or a device where it's watching traffic as it crosses the protected boundary of a network. NDR allows integration into critical infrastructure or OT networks where our ones and zeros meet the physical world. And it's used to monitor the device by watching what traffic is coming out of it and going onto the network. But because these devices are computers and applications and code, they can be vulnerable to attack either through a gap in something in the underlying OS or a component, or maybe through misconfiguration. While the devices do run a standardized operating system, they're purpose-built. They don't really have a lot of extra compute power left for running ancillary programs like an EDR. But a malicious attacker could install an application on the hardware because they really don't care about the performance. With the shift to cloud, AI intelligence platforms, integration with other business systems and networks, OT systems are no longer the islands that they once were. We're sending data up to the cloud for video archiving, event anomaly detection, smart manufacturing, integration into the enterprise cybersecurity platform. And while we're gaining tremendous growth and functionality in how our systems operate, they're also being opened up to potential risk and compromise. This is where network detection really comes into play. An OT environment is fairly static. You aren't constantly adding devices and moving them around on a network like you may be with laptops on Wi-Fi moving through an office building. Because that topology is pretty static, it's easy to not only capture traffic as it flows through some aggregation points, you also know what the traffic is that's on the network and what should be flowing and to where. Your CCTV camera should really only be talking to the network recorder, maybe a workstation. It shouldn't be sending gigabytes or terabytes of traffic out to just some random server on the internet. In today's integrated industrial environments, NDR, it's not just a luxury, it's now a critical component of any resilient OT cybersecurity strategy. We look at frameworks like the NIST cybersecurity framework or NIST 882 or ISA 62443. They all emphasize continued network monitoring and anomaly detection as a foundational control for securing your OT networks. We also have regulatory initiatives like NIS2 in the EU or FERC 887 in the US, where there are mandates now from the government to further reinforce the need for visibility into OT network traffic, with FERC specifically calling out monitoring within your trusted OT zones. So an NDR solution provides exactly that. It'll uncover some threats, misconfigurations, or any lateral movement without disrupting any of the operations. It's really the visibility and the protection that your OT network needs to stay secure, compliant, resilient.